The internet exploded almost instantly when a single sentence from Xiao Zhan mentioning Wang Yibo began circulating across social media platforms. What seemed like a simple, calm statement suddenly turned into an emotional storm that no one, especially the YiZhan fandom, was prepared for. Within hours, hashtags trended worldwide, fan forums froze under heavy traffic, and countless viewers replayed the clip again and again, searching for meaning hidden between the words. Xiao Zhan is known for speaking carefully in public, always measured, always respectful, and rarely emotional when discussing personal matters. That is precisely why this moment felt different. His tone was soft, his expression sincere, and the sentence he delivered carried a weight that went far beyond casual conversation. Fans immediately sensed that something deeper was being communicated. The sentence itself was short, almost understated, yet incredibly powerful. Xiao Zhan spoke about Wang Yibo not as a co-star, not as a former collaborator, but as someone who had left a lasting imprint on his life. There was no exaggeration, no dramatic emphasis, just honesty. That simplicity became the most devastating part for fans. As soon as the clip surfaced, YiZhan fans around the world reacted with tears, disbelief, and overwhelming emotion. Many admitted they never expected Xiao Zhan to address Wang Yibo so directly again. For years, fans had learned to read between lines, but this time the line was clear and impossible to ignore. Social media quickly filled with emotional messages. Some fans wrote that they cried the moment they heard Xiao Zhan's voice soften while saying Wang Yibo's name. Others confessed they paused the video because their hands were shaking too much to continue watching. The reaction was not about gossip or shipping fantasies, but about witnessing sincerity. What made the moment even more impactful was the context in which Xiao Zhan spoke. He was not prompted aggressively, nor did he appear to be chasing attention. The sentence emerged naturally, almost unintentionally, which made it feel even more genuine. Fans described it as a quiet confession rather than a public statement. For longtime followers of both actors, the sentence reopened memories of their early days working together. Their shared journey, their struggles, and the intense spotlight they endured came flooding back. Many fans said it felt like time had folded in on itself, bringing past emotions into the present. YiZhan fans, who had endured years of silence, speculation, and restraint, found themselves overwhelmed. Some said they never expected closure, yet Xiao Zhan's words felt like a gentle acknowledgement of everything they had felt but never heard spoken aloud. Online discussions quickly shifted from shock to reflection. Fans began analyzing the sentence word by word, tone by tone, comparing it to previous interviews and moments. However, instead of fueling conflict, most discussions leaned toward gratitude and emotional release. Many fans expressed that they were not crying because of sadness, but because of relief. Relief that the connection they had always sensed was not imaginary. Relief that respect and warmth still existed, even if circumstances had changed. Xiao Zhan's choice of words suggested maturity and growth. It showed someone who had moved forward in life, but had not erased meaningful chapters from his past. This resonated deeply with fans who had grown alongside him through difficult years. Some viewers pointed out how Xiao Zhan did not speak with nostalgia alone, but with appreciation. His sentence carried acceptance, not longing, and that distinction mattered. It showed emotional balance rather than unresolved attachment. Meanwhile, Wang Yibo's fans also responded quietly but emotionally. Many expressed respect for Xiao Zhan's words and acknowledged the shared history between the two actors. The atmosphere, surprisingly, was calm and respectful rather than divisive. Entertainment commentators noted how rare such moments are in the industry. In an environment where silence is often the safest option, Xiao Zhan's honesty felt courageous. It reminded audiences that real human emotions still exist behind polished images. The sentence also sparked conversations about friendship, partnership, and personal growth. Fans related the moment to their own lives, recalling people who had shaped them but were no longer present. In that way, the statement became universally relatable. Late-night live streams popped up across different platforms, with fans sharing stories of how YiZhan had inspired them during difficult periods. Many admitted they never thought a single sentence could bring back so many emotions at once. Fan artists created illustrations inspired by Xiao Zhan's words, while writers posted heartfelt letters expressing gratitude for the memories both actors had given them. The fandom transformed sadness into creativity, a testament to emotional maturity. Some fans described the moment as bittersweet. It was beautiful to hear sincerity, yet painful to realize how much time had passed. That mix of warmth and melancholy became the defining emotion of the moment. What stood out most was how Xiao Zhan never tried to control the narrative. He did not deny, confirm, or explain further. He simply spoke his truth and allowed listeners to interpret it in their own way. As hours turned into days, the viral wave did not fade. Instead, it settled into something calmer, something reflective. Fans stopped chasing answers and started appreciating the moment for what it was. Many YiZhan fans said they felt seen for the first time in years. Not validated in a dramatic sense, but acknowledged on a human level. That alone was enough to bring tears. Industry insiders praised Xiao Zhan's emotional intelligence, noting how he managed to speak honestly without creating controversy. It was a delicate balance, and he handled it with grace. The sentence also highlighted how memories do not disappear just because paths diverge. They evolve, becoming quieter but no less meaningful. Xiao Zhan's words reflected that truth beautifully. For younger fans, the moment became a lesson about growth and acceptance. Not every connection needs a dramatic ending to remain important. Sometimes, acknowledgement is the most powerful form of respect. As the fandom slowly calmed, one sentiment remained constant: gratitude. Gratitude for the past, for the memories, and for the honesty that finally reached them. Even days later, fans admitted they still felt emotional when the clip resurfaced. The impact was not loud but deep, lingering quietly in the heart. In the end, Xiao Zhan's single sentence did not change the past, nor did it rewrite the future. What it did was bridge a gap between silence and understanding. For YiZhan fans, that was more than enough. It was a moment they would carry with them for a long time, not because it promised anything new, but because it honored what once was. Sometimes, the most powerful emotions are not sparked by long speeches or dramatic declarations, but by a single honest sentence spoken from the heart.